What's going on, everybody? So before we get into this video, I just want to point out that the public employee portal is up and running, and Georgia Transparency has released the beta version to this. The link will be in the description. It is free to use. All you need is a valid email address, and that is it to take a look at open records and a lot of the data that we've collected amongst of the videos and everything. More to follow on this. Also in development in the future will be a Georgia Transparency iOS and Android app that will connect all of this together as well. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
Well, let me look here.
You drove past her twice. You came past my house, and when you did, she was walking.
Ma'am, you don't even know the whole story. Let me explain the story.
My daughter wasn't there. Is what I'm trying to tell you. She just came walking up while you guys probably were pulling up.
Are you ready for me to explain myself, or do you want to keep arguing?
I wasn't arguing. Can you record, please?
Oh, don't worry. It's being recorded. I gave a criminal trespass to...
Did you see her on the property?
Yes, all three of them were sitting on the front porch.
You saw her on the front porch?
These three people. She was standing in the yard. One of them was standing in the yard, two of them were sitting on the front porch.
So which one was sitting on the front porch?
It doesn't matter, ma'am. That piece of property is all the same thing.
There's nothing that says no.
If you want to push it, I will charge her right now. I know Georgia law.
That you were charging her is what you just
I
said.
did not say I was charging her. I said I gave her a criminal trespass warning.
That's a charge.
No.
You didn't say a warning.
I explained this to your children. That is private property. They cannot be on it. Somebody called in and said they were in the house breaking things. Yes. She was standing in the yard. One of them was standing in the yard. Two of them were sitting on the front porch. Yes. Why are you defending your child for being someplace they shouldn't?
My daughter wasn't over there. She probably.
She was on the property.
I'm not going to argue with you. I have recordings. Okay.
She was on the property.
Not to go on the property. She wasn't in the
That's
house.
what I told her.
Have a good day.
I logged it. If you would let somebody speak. Ma'am, come here. Come here.
I came over here and asked you a question, and it's all on record, and I'm glad it is. I'll go on Aikens tomorrow morning.
You can't. Ma'am, I need you to come back here for me. You're obstructing me in the performance of my duties, ma'am.
You're not doing anything. I asked you a question, and you got rude. That's all. Have a good day, and I'll go talk to your sergeant tomorrow.
Come here.
No.
If you don't come here, I'm going to arrest you. Yes, she's being detained.
Under what?
Obstruction, disorderly conduct.
So to my knowledge, obstruction is a physical act. Obstruction and disorderly conduct. Wow. So if you disagree with Officer Hanson of the Jackson Police Department, it appears he will charge you with or make the threat to charge you with obstruction and disorderly conduct just for having a disagreement with him. Wow. Get it together, Jackson.
I'm the mother of my daughter. Are you recording this too, sir?
Objection.
Are you recording this? And you're recording it. Thank you. What? I asked you a question. You wanted to sit here and get rude. That was it. Have a good day. You're an asshole.
Come here. I'm not done with you.
Freedom of speech.
First Amendment.
First Amendment.
Come here.
I'm allowed to use it. No.
Ma'am, I am not done. I need to run your ID.
No, you don't. I don't have
No,
it.
has she done it?
Ma'am, I need your identification.
He does not have to do it unless you have done any criminal. No.
Ma'am, I need your identification.
What? Don't touch me. I don't have an ID. Don't
put your hands behind your back.
Don't touch me.
Put your hands behind your back.
Are you recording this? Could you please tell him to get off of me?
No, they know.
I literally just said no. Get off of me. Officer Allen, please can you tell him to get off of me? I asked the question.
Politician is now.
It's all in his
He's gonna get in trouble.
You are, and I'm suing you. I'm suing you.
Get your ass over there now, boy.
Go tell your dad they're locking me up and I'm suing you. I'm not playing. And they're tight. Get them off of me.
You didn't do nothing.
I asked a question, and you got ignorant.
In order for him to get
Do you want to provide your identification to me now?
And you smell like alcohol.
I smell like alcohol.
You do.
By law, you do
You
not
smell
have to
like
get that
alcohol.
ID.
Can you please let me
Oh
go?
my God.
Since when do you have to provide an identification to confront an officer and ask any type of questions? Also, to ask any questions in regards to children, in regards to your children. This doesn't make any sense. You have to ID to ask questions? Wow.
Yeah.
Go get that.
You're recording, right? He has these handcuffs on me tight. All
Oh,
I did was ask
they're on her
questions.
tight. Look at this.
You don't have to do any ID unless you've done anything.
Ma'am,
do anything.
go home.
No, you stay right here, Tiffany.
Go home. I'm going to ask you one more time. Go home.
Please get off of me, Hanson. Please let me go.
Get in the car.
No, let me go.
Ma'am, if you
let
would've-
me go.
you obstructed
I
me.
had 6. I did not obstruct you. I
I
was
asked
not
you
under
for your
arrest.
identification
I don't
several
have it.
times.
You smell like alcohol. Please get away from me.
Ma'am, I have not drank.
Bear,
Get in the car.
Bear, they're gonna lock you up too.
Get in
please.
the car.
Bear,
Get in the
I'm
car.
not getting in the car. I don't have ID. I don't have identification.
Stop. First of all, let me explain something to you. You wouldn't let me speak, and then you're saying that I said this. You're accusing me of smelling of alcohol. Do I smell of alcohol, sir?
No, sir. I've not smelled any alcohol.
Okay. You're telling me that. You cuss in public around children. That's a violation.
No children right
Can you
There's
please
children.
let this man?
There's children everywhere.
This officer, come on.
That's a violation. I was going to write you a citation for doing that in public. I get out of the car to speak to you. I tell you to provide your ID. You don't.
I don't have an ID on me.
You can still provide your name and date of birth, ma'am.
gave it to you.
I asked you.
All right.
How many times did I ask you to come back to me and provide ID? How many times?
It's not really a place for children, okay? We've had multiple complaints about kids going in there, damaging it, smoking dope, smoking meth, and everything in there, okay? So we're just trying to do our part for keeping them safe, keeping y'all safe.
No, I do
okay?
I understand
Like
that.
I
I'm
said,
just saying
so-
I walked up after you drove
Like I
past
said,
me. You
I mean,
drove
it's not
past me. You
necessarily
stopped
if
my
she's
friends.
doing
I went to go
anything
say hi
wrong.
to
Hey,
my
let
friends.
me speak for a second. Let me talk. One, I was very cool and collected with y'all. I let you go. I gave you a warning not to be back. I could have arrested you. Two, I'm doing my job because somebody called and said this house is being damaged. She was standing in the yard. One of them was standing in the yard. Two of them were sitting on the front porch. Three, I don't care if I passed you or not. You're still on the property. Four, listen to me. Four, you don't approach a police officer from behind when he's in the middle of a call. Five, I let you go and walk home, and you get your mom riled up, and she comes down here and did what she did.
I didn't.
Listen to
Stop.
me. Six, your mother approached me, wouldn't let me talk. I had to ask her, can I talk now? She accuses me of saying that I charged you. I didn't charge you, I let you go. If I would have charged you, you'd been in that car. Your mother cursed in public, which is a violation of a city ordinance. Therefore, I needed her identification to identify her and write her a citation. Your mom continues to walk away. That's why your mother's in handcuffs. And 6, 7, I know you know your law, but you don't interfere with the police when he's doing his job.
I wasn't.
You're inciting all this. I'm not talking to you. I want you to understand something, though.
Just asked a question.
It is not going to be tolerated in Jackson. This is not going to happen down here.
Okay, can you answer my question though?
No.
Okay.
What do I tell you? What do I Stop.
You step on out and walk up to the hood of the car. All right. This is a citation for 3 different charges. They're all under disorderly conduct. One of them is obstruction, one of them is for cursing, and the second one is for being in the presence of children in this neighborhood area. I need you to sign right here, not saying you're guilty, saying you received your citation. Your court date is June the 28th, 2022 at 0900.
I can't sign with handcuffs on.
Are you serious? Take your hand. We got them in front of you.
That's not my signature, though.
So are you refusing to sign it?
I'm just saying that's not how I sign, and I can't sign regular because I can't move my wrist.
Okay.
I've never heard of a cop making you sign a paper with the handcuffs on, but okay.
Well, ma'am, most of the time they're...
Okay.
Listen, you're arguing again. Most of the time they're behind your back, but we were nice and put them in front of you.
Exactly, so you don't have handcuffs on.
All right. Sign it like you would normally sign it.
All right, so it appears that this isn't the first time Officer Tony Hanson has done this or made an arrest for somebody calling him a name. As you can see here, somebody called him a name previously, and he made an arrest and what appeared to be a felony obstruction charge for calling Officer Hanson a name, a felony. And from my understanding, the charge has been dropped. This information has been gathered from, I believe, the wrong internal affairs investigation that was turned over. Something else was requested, and then this right here got turned over by mistake, in my opinion. However, this opens up something totally different, something a lot more far-fetched. So it does appear that Tony Hanson is running around arresting people for calling him names and saying it's obstructing his performance and obstructing his duties just for talking back to him. And it confirms this, as well as that also this tat is on that was released earlier for the statement, the word on Tony Hanson's right forearm, as you can see here. There is much more to follow about this. I'm digging into this a lot deeper, and hopefully we'll have some results for you very soon. There will be a follow-up to this. As we can see, this has gone a little bit deeper than what it has. So stay tuned. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. All the information is in the description if you would like to donate to Miss Lisa to help with legal fees and everything for this stuff that happened to her. All her information is in the it's in the description as well. And until next time, I appreciate everybody. Thanks for tuning in, and we will catch you on the next video.